Hello everybody, and welcome out here with all of these people with the same purpose. That of course is to queue up for the recently available Warfronts. So here we are, here's the table. We can go ahead and join the queue. Now the queue is amazing, right? It's at a whopping 7-second wait time. And there we are, it's already popped up. It is time for us to enter the scenario. As you can see there from the ready check, there's going to be a total of 20 people in this encounter. Now this is kind of like a raid, but at the same time it's kind of like a PvP event, except we're fighting alliance members that are not actually other players. So you start off here on the ship with some parachutes. We're going to go ahead and jump off, parachuting with our troopers, as you can see here. And of course we're going to make land to this encampment that we need to take control of. As you can see here, there are plenty of building spots, kind of like a garrison, and they indicate the locations where we need to build something. So of course, the way to take over Argarok is we need to defeat the veteran sergeant here. Very high health opponent. You'll see many of those throughout the encounter. So of course, you want to group up and defeat him. And once you do that, you're able to claim the banner for the horde. So there's Alliance banner. Everyone's going to be rushing at it for the 10-second capture time. As soon as you do that, there you go. We've taken over Argarok. You see some peons already starting to work. Now, what is going on here, right? This is your first time. You may be overwhelmed because of everything going on. So, of course, starting off, two very important things: lumber and iron. Of course, you get the iron from a mine, and you get the lumber from like a lumber mill. So hopefully, the group splits in half. Half go to the lumber mill, half go to the mine. And of course, to capture these points, you're going to see a high health point minion that you have to take care of. Of course, you're going to have your group. Hopefully, it's split up so you have an equal amount of people on each side so you can take care of these opponents. Of course, you do that, you take over the banner, and you go ahead and start collecting. So you see these iron carts giving you like 30 to 40 iron. You can see there, the number in the yellow, that's how much I have on hand. And then right next to it in the parentheses, the +6 right there, that's how much you can collect. That collection is automatically generated from the mine as a resource. You go to this box here and you'll collect whatever it shows there, and it resets, and over time it'll continue to build up. So you see I have a lot of iron. Now what exactly can you use that for? You have to use this in combination with the wood in order to build your buildings, a workshop, and all these other places. You have to contribute whatever you have so you can build the buildings. Of course, we need wood. Seems like we have a lot of iron but not enough wood. A lot of this is focused on balance. Just like a lot of things in life, you need a balance of iron and wood. So you go over here to Hatchet Ridge, you get yourself an axe, and if you talk to this guy here, he'll give you some flannels, right? To match the lumberjack appearance. So you have yourself an axe that you collected from there. You'll see there are some trees that you can harvest, but once an ally takes care of one, it will disappear and it will respawn shortly. So of course, pretty obvious, go ahead and gather the wood from this tree and just do that a bunch of times. Hopefully you'll get one of these guys to attack you because they're also trees, right? So of course, they're going to drop some wood for you, which is a win-win situation just to get you some more wood. So you can see there I've collected a good amount of wood, so you can continue to do that to gather some more wood. Let's go back and see how we can help with some contributions. That is like a huge part of this. It's a very large group effort. So you can see here it needs 160 iron. Seems like we've provided a lot of wood already. So you see we just all come together, give everything we have, you know. Only need 10 more, go ahead and give that. And just like that, I've done a huge contribution and it helped us build a building here. So also with your iron, you can also recruit some people to help you out while you're on the field. They will specifically help you out until they die, of course, but you need capture certain places in order to recruit certain individuals. Now, if you check the map, there are plenty of locations, you know, hopefully your team goes everywhere to capture them because you kind of need them. They provide a lot of benefits. But of course, the main idea is to build all your buildings, get a lot of iron and wood to do that, and of course, you need to make your contributions, right? So you have to go out there and kind of farm these resources. But I have to say the most important thing is probably going to be the Demolisher, as you can see here. costs 80 iron, and there can only be a total of 3 up at any time. And of course, these guys you see here, they go out to the main part, which is they go out to the Alliance Keep and they'll shoot down the gates for you. Now, you're going to face a lot of opposition, so we have this mine under control, but as you can see, from time to time, the Alliance will send reinforcements to take it over, and hopefully you have enough people to take care of them, or else you're going to get slaughtered. But sometimes you just happen to be at the right place, the right time. So here's this encounter called the Mother Lode, right? Go ahead and give that wagon a nudge, and they're going to start pushing it up the hill. Of course, you want to protect them as you get up there. And once they park it down here in Argo Rock, they're going to drop the Mother Lode chest, and it gives you 100 iron for everyone who collects it. So that is a lot. And you can, of course, contribute that to the buildings or recruit some more soldiers, whatever you want to do. Because you can also get some buffs that empower your character to help you out. So, of course, you saw that elemental one. We took over the Circle of the Elements, which can provide that fire elemental. He will help us in combat. And then I saw a hostage situation on the map. I went here with a couple of other people. And of course, once you complete this, you get a nice reward. I was struck by lightning, and it says I have been chosen. So of course, I return to the Altar of Storms, and I offer that. And I get a humongous buff where I get 150% increase in damage and health. And of course, I buy some more buffs with some iron there. So of course, you want to be using your iron wisely in order to help out with your team, so you can, win the event, of course. That is the whole point. So after time, kind of head out over here in front of the Alliance Keep, which you'll see ahead of us. So we've killed some more high health minions, and we're taking over this spot, Valor Call Pass. Very important. So you can see here we're all fighting to try to claim this banner. And now you can see this is like pretty close to the grand finale. So we have our Demolishers on the way. That's why you want to collect iron. Of course, you want those Demolishers up, because they will, of course, shoot down the gates to allow us to go inside and kill their commander, right? But of course, it's going to be so much opposition throughout this whole event. This thing it could take from like anywhere from 30 minutes to over an hour, depending on how well your group performs. So of course, one thing to know is that you can repair your Demolishers, which is very important. They're not really low on health, but of course you want to keep these things up and running so you don't have to go back and buy some more, because that can take a little bit of time. So of course they're important because they're the ones that take down the gates, and eventually the Alliance gates will fall. As you see, they've been destroyed. And there's going to be some more people to fight. Hopefully everyone's paying attention, because in this one, I attacked this captain right here. I happened to gain aggro like the whole fight. So he was focused on me. I was just hoping I don't die. I was like, where is everybody? But eventually we killed him. And now this is the grand finale. As you can see, this is war. It is just pure chaos. You don't even know what's going on. There's so many people. You're just fighting. You're just trying to kill whoever is in your way, as you can see here. Very hard to keep track of what's going on, especially as a melee class. There you go. Look at this rain of arrows. All this death. So here's the guy, Mr. Trollbane. He is the commander for the Alliance. So we're all over here focusing everything we have. Of course, this is the longest fight in this event here. Hopefully everyone's here. It sucks if there's some people still collecting iron. Like, if you're not paying attention, you're going to be slowing down your team. You're going to be like a liability. But of course, get to the point where you kill this guy, and that is it. That is victory. You get some Azerite, and then you'll get a nice epic item here. Can serve as a great upgrade. Now, the very first time you do this, there will be a quest available that will give you like item level 370, which was what I got, and it happened to be gloves as well. So this was not even an upgrade. I kind of lost out on that one. Still great to have. I believe every time you complete a Warfront, you do get some gear, so you can gear up your character pretty efficiently, I would say. Or it could take some time, But anyways, thanks for watching. This is pretty fun to do. Hopefully you guys check it out. But I'll see you in the next video.